it separately. This is very important if you want to work your cores. Many of you question me, can I just target my core? That's all I need.
I think we got some problem with the video we are playing. We'll try to get back the video. In the meantime, I would like to request Naz Ahmed Appa to explain about the core. Thank you.
Welcome to Yoga and Me. Today is day 3 and I have a small video of targeting the core of the body. This is actually to be done or linked with day 2. You have seen, if you have seen day 2, it was also balancing the body, and there were 2 parts that were shown last week, and the first part was balancing the body on standing asanas or poses, and the second part was balancing the body on a seated asana or poses. And there was a lot of squats as well, if you remember. And today this is the third part, and the video does explain or say or give you the option that you can combine this part with part 1 and part 2, or you can do it just individually if you're very eager or very cautious to get your core toned. Then this is probably the right way to go about. Will we try and see Atabul Bhai?
Welcome to New Start Health. This video is part 3 of balancing the body. You can do it together with part 1 and part 2 of balancing the body, or you could do it separately. This is very important if you want to work your cores. Many of you question me, can I just target my core? That's all I need. The answer is no, but if you still want to do a core work, this is very good, and there will be some balance challenges. Remember your bandhas. We begin in all 4s. So come with me. Hasta Bandha, Parabandha active. Let's start with some cat-cow pose. Inhale, look forward and look up. Exhale in. Spine curls, angry cat. Inhale. Dip down, let the spine curve up and curve in. One more. Pull the sternum bone forward, look up and exhale in. Come to neutral spine, tuck the Padabandha or tuck your toes, and we straighten. Your shoulders is right above your wrist. Straighten those legs just like you come to downward facing dog. Pull the rib cage towards your high bones, let the head hang. Look forward, and what you will do is you're going to lightly jump to land on a seated pose. Now, we will start with a little bit of boat pose, a modified Navasana pose. Engage Uddiyana Bandha, engage Mula Bandha, support your knees if you have to. Breathe. Heart forward, shoulders back. So your chest forward, shoulders back, point your feet. Breathe. A few more. Ujjayi breath. You want a balance challenge? Lie back more, straighten those legs, and there's your boat. Two more. Otherwise, stay in bent knee. And come back. And I will get into a lying pose. So feet inner hip width distance apart. Plant your Pada Bandha. Arms out. Belly hollowed in. Uddiyana Bandha. Legs active. Inhale. Take those fingers. Stretch them forward. Exhale down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten those legs as soon as you are on the lying pose. If you cannot do 2 legs at the same time, go one at a time. Otherwise, big toes to touch, hollow up the belly, arms by your side, strong core, lift them up and keep them lifted, reaching those toes high up. Inversion. Stay there, press on those palms, press the shoulders, make sure your hair doesn't get on your way, and breathe. Don't lift up, ensure that your tailbone is still landing down. After some time, your legs will be tired, but this is an inversion pose and you need to do this. Very good for you, very healthy. You want a good skin, this is what you need, okay? And few rounds of breath, few more. Now, your core work. So we'll start with dropping the right leg down and pulling it up. Breathe. Other side. Sort of like a little bit of Pilates, this is. But in yoga, when we do it, this is more about breathing and movement. Come together. Now, this is, your legs are perpendicular to your torso or the floor. Now you're going to drop the legs together, keep them together. If this is too hard, keep it bent. But lower down from 90 to 70 degrees. Hold and hollow the belly in. And down 60, down 30, hold and come down. Knees together, lift off the ground. Arms all the way interlace. So you're going to interlace behind. Shoulders not here, elbows not here, but here. Extend the left leg out. Pull the right knee in. And yes, this is something you know. But what I want you to emphasize is you're going to cycle with breath. Come down, relax. Cross your legs and pull the legs close to your heart space. Give your spine a bit of relax. That's what you're doing. Other way. Come on back. And both arms out. You're facing your feet out. Both arms together all the way up. And 1, up, 2, up. 1, up, legs strong, don't forget the legs. Come on down. Now we will lift up, come on up. And we do a little bit of stretching and we'll take you to a balance and then we'll finish off. Not too long, but it did work all your back and your core. Feet to touch, pinky toes. See if you can push them inward so your feet opens like a book. Inhale, look forward, chest forward, shoulders back, strong and long spine. Come on down. As far as you can go. Second round of breath. Third round of breath. We'll go 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, wide open those legs as far as it goes. Inhale, strengthen or elongate on your side because I want to grab hold of those toes. If you can't, grab hold of the shin bone. Look forward, inhale, and exhale down. I told you you cannot do poses without tucking your belly in. If your Uddiyana Bandha or Mula Bandha is not active, you will not be able to come down at all. The intention of these stretches is the spine to come down. Don't roll your thigh bones forward. Keep them separate. So it's again a practice. You may not be able to go so wide. Some of you may be very flexible and have a lot of practice. You can. Otherwise, keep it smaller. There you go. So either on your shin bone, those who can, grab hold, peace fingers, middle fingers together, wrap it around the big toes, hold it tight. Hold them tight. Inhale. Exhale, down. Push. As you're inhaling, push through the soles of your foot. Exhale, soften on the heart space. 3 more times. Roll the thigh bones down and out. Pull the belly in. Inhale, come up. Exhale, gentle bend on the knee and pull them in. Now you're going to definitely need to balance with the help of Uddiyana Bandha. If you want, grab hold of your feet in this way. Otherwise, still keep the middle finger, peace finger together. Wrap the big toe around. Get the heels off the ground. Hold on to your belly tight. See if you can extend your right leg. Bring it in. Left leg, bring it in. Both legs look forward, lift up, pull up, balance. Your toes are pressing onto those fingers. Fingers are tightly holding, pulling it up. Hold on to your belly. 1 more breath. Look up. That is balancing everything in your body. Come on back and release 1 more time. Lift up, inhale. And that was balancing your body. It's fun to fall back when you're balancing, but you can only balance when your Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandhas are locked. Good core practice, good for you for the day. Short, nice, sweet, strong core yoga. Thank you very much.
Thank you for showing us those steps. Now I would like to request Naz Ahmed Appa to explain a bit more about the steps we have seen. Thank you.
Thank you, Adhabu. As I said at the beginning of the program, before we started watching the video, that this is a continuation of balance of your body from day 2 that we have observed. It can be done together, or it could be done separately. For the sake of showing it, I did 3 rounds of cat-cow pose. Now, that's usually a warm-up for before any yoga sessions, and it's a good spine movement. You can do it until 5 times instead of 3 if you have that time. And then this movement with the breath, your gaze, everything that you're moving up and curling in, and the spine, you'll feel if you experience this movement, you will have a good feeling about the body as you start with the practice. And then of course with every poses, I did mention about modification, because if you are at the beginning level,
or you could do it separately,
then you cannot possibly go to the poses where you are seeing,
many of
for
you,
example, bringing the torso all the way to the floor, forward falling. It isn't very easy to do. If your hamstrings are tight, you cannot go all but it is discouraged. That way you know your body where it is, and you have to work your way gradually a little down today, and then over practice a little bit further down. And that's the process that I'm telling you about, that your body will go from within internally. See, the poses that you have seen, even Navasana, although it's yogis, but we sort of, as a fitness trainer, do all these poses in a gym, or even in a group fitness session, which is not a yoga session. Just pose that you have seen, but the difference here is, if anybody is going for a run, going to the gym and working out with the trainer, you're getting all the benefits that definitely you would get from yoga as well, such as improving your stamina, your strength on an everyday practice, improving your heart health. But what yoga incorporates is, it is incorporating your breath, and as a result, it incorporates your mindfulness. So of course, again, going back to the gym, I'm just trying to point out here the difference between what, doing the same things, the gym with as we do things in a Pilates. I have said that in the yoga video. Only about the mindfulness that yoga preaches, or yoga practices. So that is where the attention is going to be. Of course, we have a warm-up and we have a cool down in every yogic regime, but then yoga practices this stretching with a lot of mindfulness, and of course that is through the breath. And to do via a yogic practice, the organs, the inner body is actually worked upon. So you can reach and feel the space inside your body. You will see your body open gradually as you hold on to the poses. Iyengar yoga, the gentleman who has brought yoga to the Western world, so very renowned name in the world of yoga, he holds poses for, I don't know, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. If you're a beginner, 1 minute, 2 minutes. He even holds it for more, I think even more than 5 minutes, some poses. And he encourages people to, for example, stay in headstand for some time, to feel that motion within your body, such as the lifting of the legs that you have just seen. You can rest both your legs against the wall, bring your hips close to the wall, And correct. Thank you, Adabhai. That is something I'm doing without the wall, but you can rest it against the wall and lie down there for some time. See how you feel. You must feel very energetic after you come out of that pose. So that is where the yoga is kicking in and teaching us to be more mindful and helping us open up from within our body. So we look beautiful and we feel beautiful as well. In order for us to do this sort of practice, I did recommend within the video that I'm talking constantly about Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha. I have also mentioned about Hasta Bandha, Para Bandha. Now, this is a video that I have in my YouTube channel, and it is talking about the energy locks. Without the energy locks, you really can't get a grip on the core. So that's very important. I must tell you that even if I'm practicing singing or when I'm singing, I have a lot of control in my core. My breath actually, the management of the breath in singing actually comes from the core. So the stronger your core, the stronger is actually your voice. Your voice doesn't do much when you're singing. You're actually, it's the core that works. And I can now relate the singing with the yoga. I know a little bit of yoga and I practice yoga every day. That's what I wanted to say about day 3, balancing your body, Adabhai. And if you would want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do, because I do upload meditation videos and little instructional videos for you to learn what it is before you practice a yoga session.
Thank you, Nazapa, for explaining about the core and how we can get more strength for our core, how we can reduce our belly fat. This will be a burning question maybe for everyone. That is how long it may take to achieve a desired shape for our tummy or belly.
To answer that, it can't be only the half an hour 40 minutes practice. I would say what you eat is very important. So it is a combination of how quickly you want to lose the weight. I have observed from my experience, if you don't do any sort of fitness or any sort of exercise or any sort of yoga, nothing, I don't do anything, but I don't eat much, I eat very less, I will drastically lose a lot of weight. So you want to lose fat, don't eat. That's the first thing. You gotta eat now. How can I live without eating? True. So you eat the right thing. You eat a fruit salad to begin your day, maybe. If you're now, a lot of people tells me I have very acidity or like gastric issues when I eat a lot of fruit. I can't eat. Some people react to oranges. What am I going to eat then? So that is a nutritionist question, and from my experience, I haven't gone to a nutritionist as such, but I understand that each body is different. What works for my body is not the same, not going to be the same for your body, because my body has grown up with a certain type of food as opposed to any other bodies. So for me to give up rice, for example, is hard for many people, is what I'm saying, because they love rice. For some people to give up bread, it's hard. So that again comes with a mental practice, and you're telling yourself constantly. And once you eat right, observe yourself eating something bad and sleeping, how you feel in the morning, and observe yourself eating something very healthy and going to bed. and how you feel the next morning. You will be able to feel the difference. I don't have to tell you anything. Once your food is in control and you sleep, we've got so many things nowadays in life, such as 10,000 walking 10,000 steps and not doing anything else, just walking 10,000. That's excellent. But when you come back our walk or the jog or the swimming or the fitness class or running on the trail in the gym, whatever you choose to do, I'm requesting you to sit down, come sit down in a yogic pose, preferably in an asana, in a siddhasana, and close your eyes and connect yourself with the breath that you have inside you. That is the mindfulness. You'll feel what you have gone through. If you have come from a run, you'll feel that run rushing through your body, your blood circulation, you'll feel everything. So what you're doing here is you're connecting with your mind, your body, your breath is connecting with your mind, and your mind is trying to align and come to a balance within the body and outside the body.
Thank you, Nazapa. We can see there is a comment. Daulat Ahmed Chaudhary, he wrote, congratulations to Naz Ahmed. Would you like to reply for this comment?
Yes, Mr. Daulat Ahmed Chaudhary is one of, he's a music lover actually, and he's very renowned professor as well. He teaches in Bangladesh, and we've got to know him by the fact that he loves music, and he has always been a very, very big support. I wish we had a lot of Daulat Ahmed Chaudharys out there who inspires people like us, who inspires, he plays a great role within the community, I must say, to encourage, because he's himself very encouraging, and because of his encouragement, the performers, gets that inspiration to perform, and at the same time, he's showing everybody, look, if I inspire people where there is something good for all of us, please come on and join in. So hats off to him. Thank you very much, Daulat Bhai. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Nazapa. Would you be able to tell us what would be our next yoga steps for the next round or next week, or what we'll have? Thank you.
Yes, sure, Atabha Bhai. I'm planning as we are progressing through practices to combine the sun salutation with preferably a hip opening pose. So I'll target maybe the hips next week. I must tell everybody, not just to encourage and inspire everyone, but when we started learning about that hips holds a lot of emotions in them. It opens, you sometimes feel like crying, sometimes it may hit you. It's a great experience, but be on a flow. So I'll try to do a 12-15 minute video for all the communities, and we will play that and then we'll talk about it. So I'm aiming to target on the hips next week.
Thank you so much. I would like to tell to all of our viewers, those who are viewing or who will be watching our program in future, this is a live program, so there is an option or opportunity to ask questions. Please feel free to ask us any questions, and we apologize for possibly the poor network connectivity from Naz Ahmed's for her end, so that's why there was a bit disruptive. So we'll try to figure that out to have better connectivity and maybe better talk. So we have explained what is coming for the next week. Thank you so much for that, and I'm hoping that everyone will be joining with us. And the main purpose for these shows is to creating the awareness, telling people about the health, how they can easily do freehand exercise at age of 50 or 60. It can be like a very handsome guy like Shah Rukh Khan, maybe. So let's start with the freehand exercise, and I believe yoga would be one of those. Still yet I have to start, so it's very encouraging, and I think I'm leaning towards the yoga day by day. So I'll be trying that, and I'm hoping that those who are watching, who are following, we'd recommend to visit the New Start Health website, or maybe the channel, YouTube channel, if you want to follow all the videos, or you can follow us definitely. And if you have any burning questions, feel free to drop message, ask us while we are performing this live. So this is a live program from 360 Event Center for the community, and live broadcasting from Sydney studio. So thank you so much joining tonight with us. Nazapa, any last sentence for health related or well-being related tonight?
Just mindful related, as I tell him all the time. Start your day with a lot of gratitude. Close your day with a lot of gratitude. We are thankful. We should be thankful for whatever we have in our life, and that will in a lot of good energies, positive energies, and more things in your life.